what's up? So it's been a while since I recorded for the last time. I've been really super busy. I'm sorry about that. So this is gonna be just a vlog of me doing something I do every day, every 2 days, which is basically cooking and making pancakes. That's something I enjoy. I make some protein and oatmeal pancakes. I really enjoy it, so I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you enjoy it too. So the first thing that I'm gonna introduce you to is the ingredients. So first I'm gonna use some cooking spray. It's just 1 calorie per spray, so not too big deal. 2 whole eggs, at least this is for just me. If you wanna add more people, let's say 2 people, it's 3 eggs, maybe 4 if they eat real well. I have no trouble with whole eggs. I mean, to me it's the same thing. It's more protein and it's winter, so I can just add a little bit more fat, and I have absolutely no restriction on that. Next comes a little bit of cinnamon, because I just love cinnamon and I think it tastes just great. And some baking soda, oatmeal, just a little bit of milk, you know, to make it a little more maybe moisture and fluffy, some sweetener. And the thing with dairy, I'm trying to cut dairy as much as I can, but let's be honest, at least half of my protein intake comes from dairy, so I still take it, but I know, and I'm trying to be as aware as I can, that lactose rich products are not the best for your stomach. It's not really well processed by your body, and eventually it'll just it causes problems. So eventually I'm gonna try to go for something lactose free, but for the moment it's not such a big problem for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And of course, some good quality protein powder. In this case I'm using a Star Nutrition protein powder. You can use whatever you want. In this case this is vanilla, and I'm gonna use 1 scoop of protein powder every 2 eggs. So this is gonna be 1 30-gram scoop of protein, 2 eggs. It's gonna be just a pinch of baking soda. It's gonna be a little bit of milk, just a little bit, and half a scoop of oatmeal. And that's it. So let's start. So the first thing I do is basically I use my shaker as a container, because I just I put everything in here, just shake it, and the mix is ready. So I'm a lazy cook, so I'm gonna try to do this as quickly and as effortless as I possibly can. And I'm also not great at cracking eggs, so there goes 1. And I have nothing to throw this into, so I'm just gonna throw it in the sink. Boom, there you go. The egg seems just fine. Smells like nothing, so it's good. I can go with another one. And there we go. 2 eggs. Boom. Gone. So, just want to wash my hands because I just touched eggs and I don't want that. Then I'm gonna start the fire, just because it's cold and I like to cook feeling nice and warm. So the eggs are ready. Next thing, smells good. Smells like nothing, so they're good. I'm just adding some sweetener. You can just avoid this since the protein powder is gonna be sweet enough, but I like it real sweet, so it doesn't make such a difference. And I just add the sweetener. You can be in the liquid format, you can be in powder format, whatever suits you. Make sure that you can use a cooking ready sweetener, because not all of them are ready to be cooked. Now a little bit of cinnamon, maybe just a teaspoon, so it's not so much. And this is gonna be just a pinch of baking soda. I have this I had this for a long time, so I'm just gonna use that much, which is more than just enough. Next step is adding milk. I'm just gonna pour that much milk in there. It's not too much, honestly. And now we're gonna have the protein powder. This is gonna be an entire scoop of it. So let's make sure that we have those 30 grams in. That's an entire scoop. Take a look. Boom, and that's vanilla protein, my favorite, because I never get bored of it. The thing with protein powders is that eventually you get bored of the flavors. And you know, I've had chocolate, I have cookies, I have strawberry, I had whatever you can think of, I have that protein. And eventually I get tired of every single protein powder there is, except for vanilla. So I always go with that one. At least I always have one vanilla protein at home. And you know, it's just that it's for me. I enjoy it. I think it's really good. I think it just suits me. And then again, I never get bored of it. So that's half a scoop of oatmeal. This is not regular oatmeal. This is a very fine oatmeal. I generally buy two kinds of oatmeal. I buy the regular oatmeal that I use to cook and do everything, and I use also a refined oatmeal, because for this kind of preparations you don't want to taste the flake of oatmeal. You just want to taste something fluffy and light and make it smooth, and the texture has to be also very soft. So I use an extra fine oatmeal that it's more like a flour or something. So that's it. So we got everything in, and I sometimes just add a spoon of cream cheese just if I feel like. Today I don't have cream cheese, so I don't care. And well, basically I'm just gonna start shaking it, but before shaking it I'm gonna just spray some cooking spray in my pan and start heating it. So you know, we can have a hot pan when we pour this into. So let's make sure the lid is closed and we start shaking. If you get tired of shaking it with one hand, you can just shake it with the other hand. And since this is an automatic watch, it also winds my watch. So it's a win-win situation. So if everything looks good, yeah, my mix looks good, let's just pour it into the pan and start making the pancakes. So one of the things that I generally use, I don't use a spatula for either pancakes or the hotcakes. It's to me, a pancake is just a hotcakes. It's a hotcake that it's like flatter, and you know, it's just thinner, and that's it. The hotcake is just the exact same mix, but a little taller and you know, thicker. So let's take a look. The mix looks really good. To my particular taste, I like when the mix is a little more, let's say, you know, sticky, when it has more texture to it. I like it thicker, so I'm gonna add a little more oatmeal just to make it a little more dry, you know, a little thicker. That's gonna be just enough. Yes, looks good. A little bit. There we go. That way I can enjoy them much better. I can get my carbs in. This is winter. It's winter here, so I don't really care much about the macros. Actually, to be honest with you, I want to get my protein in, I want to get my carbs in, my fats in, and that's it. So I just make whatever I feel like making, as long as it's a healthy option. And in this case, well, this is a very, very healthy option. One thing I don't like to do is keeping the milk out of the fridge, so I'm gonna just put it away and be right back. So I'm back. I'm gonna start pouring this because the pan is really nice and hot. So let's begin. Let's listen to the sound. Oh, listen to that. Sounds awesome. That's the sound I wanted to make. So I just hold it because it can it can lose the shape that I want it to have. I want it to have a really, really round shape. So I'm just hold it for a minute until it starts to, have a, something like more, a more round shape. Maybe the first ones are gonna be not as the way you wish they looked, but it's just a moment. It's not such a big deal. They have a real good shape, great. There are some smaller pans that come exactly for that, and too bad I don't own one of those. But if I did, I would definitely use one of those. So this one looks good. It has just one dent over there, but overall it's looking really good. Smells good. So let's give it a while. I usually use a butter knife to lift them up, check them if they're well cooked on the on the lower side, and then flip them. I don't use a spatula because it's just easier. Sometimes it gets kind of sticky, and I don't want to scratch the pan. So it's what I do. So the other thing I usually do is to check if the pancake is ready. Just start shaking the pan. If the pancake is loose, then I can just flip it. Today I still don't have that thing. It's still stuck to the pan, but I can gently, very gently use my knife, and yeah, it kind of I can flip it now. So I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna flip it. Boom. The first one is gonna be a little burned. Why? The reason is because when you leave the cooking spray for too long, the first spray is gonna it's gonna just burn really fast. What you can do is to actually adjust the fire and make it just a little ember, so you don't have to overcook it. And still, this smells incredible. So I'm probably gonna use this one just for for me, and the others are gonna go for our pictures or something like that. It still looks amazing. So I generally don't leave them too much in the pan, because pancakes, just for that reason, they burn really easily. So this one's ready. So I'm gonna take it out, and boom, there you go. It's done. Just like I told you, it's not gonna look incredible because it's the first one. But don't worry, as we go, they're gonna look much better. So let's just fast forward until the end of the video. I'm gonna just show you how it looks, and I'm gonna post all this shit on Instagram so you can take a look. And after this video, I'm going to record another video about cooking your meals for the week, and how to deal with cooking when you have to eat, you know, at work, the office, or you have a restricted time, or you know, a budget. So I'm gonna see you later in the video, and I'm gonna record something else later, and I'll see you in a while. Boom. So this is the result. I just added some apple, and well, I'm gonna start eating. This is definitely going on Instagram. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.